Hey everyone, welcome to Unicorn Dust Designs. This is a Thrifted Thursday where I show you what I collected throughout garage sales, thrift stores, what I'm going to list on my website, and what I will be keeping to DIY with. All of these items go live 5 minutes prior to this video starting right now, so hurry up and go over there, see if there's anything you want. Also, make sure to check out the upcycled home decor as well. Usually anything that I do in my videos, I post there for sale. So make sure and grab some stuff because some of it will be going into my booth. And again, since I will be having my booth now, if I say something is going in my booth and you would like the opportunity to purchase it, then just email me at unicorndustdesigns.com. And I should point out my website is unicorndustdesigns.com. Did I say .com? UNICORNDUSTdesigns at yahoo.com. All right, let's get into it. Anyways, okay, so I picked up this at Savers, and I thought this would just be a really nice sign to put in the booth. It's literally brand spanking new. I'm sure it doesn't say Hobby Lobby on it. It says Craft Factory, actually. And it was $4.99. So, I mean, for a brand new sign to put in the booth, mark at like 15 bucks. I don't think that would be bad at all. I also found this to put in the booth. Just really, and I could even DIY this. Like if this didn't sell, I can easily DIY this because it would make a perfect, okay, you guys, let's be honest. I bought it to DIY it. But I keep telling myself, if I keep buying all this stuff to DIY, that hoard that's happening in the garage, I'm going to need a bigger house and another garage and another shed. Let's just build a barn, okay? So I told myself, could this be resold just as is? I'm sure it could. But my idea was putting this on a kitchen counter and doing one of the displays, you know, with the cutting board in here, the cutting boards, the greenery, the plates, like all of that, I think would do really well in something like this. And you wouldn't really have to do anything. I mean, you wouldn't even have to cover it if you didn't want to. But I told myself, just put it in the booth as is. So I smile because you're my sister. I laugh because there's nothing you can do about it. It was $3.98. I'm not sure if it was 50% off at that time. And then I found this at Turnstiles and absolutely loved it. Not how it is right now. So you can see it looks like it's molding. I probably need to tap that wood back in. It's MDF. It is not real wood. I mean, you can see it right there. So I actually, and it, you know, it's rusty. It has that like crusty look to it already. So I'll probably have to sand this down with a really fine grit sandpaper, and then I can do my thing to it. I could sell it like this, but to be honest, there's just so much damage on the MDF that I don't know. But this was $6.99, and then I found it when it was 50% off. So I only paid $3.50 for it. A nice place to live. So, and it's pretty, like, it's heavy. So I did get that one to DIY, I'm not gonna lie. I found this at a garage sale, I think for $1, and screamed right away French country vibes. So I got it. It's still spring. This doesn't have to like relate to Easter or anything like that. Bunnies are definitely very spring. Has the floral vibes, and I love that the bunny is wearing a necklace and a tiara, crown, whatever, and it says Spring Wish. So I picked that up for $1 at a garage sale. You guys, you better get going because I'm sure sales are already happening. I'm pre-recording this, so I'm just assuming. Yeah, like that. Okay. You guys are like, what was that all about? Because I don't know what that was all about. Sorry. Hold on. You guys know I don't edit these, okay? My nose is kind of running. I'll step out right here. Okay. Back to the show here. This stuff is all over the place. I found this primitive star at Savers for $2.99, and it looked really good in my opinion. So I grabbed it. Primitive isn't, I don't grab a lot of it, but I know that everybody has different styles that watch these hauls. So somebody might like that. If you ever have fabric like that, you guys, and you have a straightening iron for your hair, all you got to do is get that straightening iron and press it, and it'll go right back down. But I thought this one was really well done. That one was $2.99. I don't know. Here, maybe I should show you this, then I could start setting things. I found this beautiful wood tray at Salvation Army for $3.98. And you guys, it has such beautiful details. I don't want to say it's not a brass, it's not a gold. I mean, there's some wear on it, and then this just needs to be cleaned in the middle with like some pledge, but you can see the like underside is in perfect condition, and it's heavy. This thing is actually really heavy. And it's beautiful. I did list it on the website, but if it doesn't sell, then I'm definitely gonna bring it to the booth because I think that it can make for a good display. So now I could set stuff in there, which is nice. For my piggy fans, look what I found at Salvation Army. This is so beautiful. It's hand painted and made. It comes from the Cabin Studio. It says Home of Cabin Companion, Nebraska maybe? I don't know. And then it is signed by the person who made it in 1985. And it has a little stand so you can put this up, but the details in this are just so beautiful. Look at the eyes. How good are those eyes? Look at that. It's such a beautiful piece. This person was so talented. It has a little nick right there and on this corner, but other than that, it is pure perfection. Look at how beautiful. Oh, it always blows me away how talented people are. I grabbed a few, no, not a few, but like some kitchenware. And I grabbed this, of course, for fall. Yes, I'm already thinking fall, but definitely going to do some pumpkins. This one was $1.99, but I have not been having any luck finding these smaller ones. So I was like, I'll pay it. Why not? These copper ones are listed. I found this copper one, which is really pretty. It's vintage. It has some good wear and grit on it. It was $3.99. It does have its little brass hanger on here. It's also stamped, but my eyes will not allow me to read that. And these are beautiful. Again, you guys, kind of like that tray situation I said, like this could easily sit in there with some cutting board stacked or hung, or you can just even use it to put like fruit in. I also grabbed this one. This is a heavy copper, and it's actually worth some moolah. And this was made in Korea. It is so nice and beautiful. I rarely find any that look like this, these molds. And is that the baby? All the kids are home for summer, so. But you know I'm going to grab copper. And of course I don't have. Is that the baby? I think that was $5.49 because I got a random sticker over there, but I'm not sure. So I got that copper piece, and then I got this copper piece. So, you guys. No, she needs to take a nap. So this one has a wood handle. It has the wood topper. It is in great condition. This one even says it was made in Taiwan, 1984 on it. And look at that spout, so beautiful. We just got home from the gym and she needs to take a nap. because she's cranky. And that I paid $3.49 for. I don't know what it is, but Savers, they'll price some random things so high. But copper, I never feel is like out of control there with pricing, which kind of shocks me, but I ain't gonna say anything about it. I found a vintage rolling pin. This one's $4.49, and this thing is quite heavy. It's in great condition, and you can see it has like the metal in there. It's not engraved with Foley or anything like that, just a vintage rolling pin. I know a lot of you love these, so I did grab that. And this one I did pay up for. $4.49 is kind of a bit pricey for a rolling pin, but the weight and the condition, knew it was vintage, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it. I treated myself to a Starbucks, you guys. You know why? Because I went to the gym and I have not been since my brother passed away. Life has just been crazy, and so I treated myself. So good job. Good job, girl. All right. Any other kitchen stuff? Yes. I know y'all go crazy over these pure white gravy boats. So I grab them when I see them, especially if they're a little bit more different shape. Like this one is like nice and round and plump. And I really liked it. It was $3.49, and it says it's from Everyday White Porcelain. And it's dishwasher safe, just a little dirty, just needs a good wash, and you'll be fine. So I found that one. I'm like, I might as well go through the kitchen stuff. You guys, look at this. I almost kept it if I had space. When I have a big kitchen, maybe. This teapot, enamel teapot, it's like this beautiful creamy color. It has all the brass finishes and the wood handle, and this thing is heavy. It has been used, there's wear, it needs to be cleaned, but it was gorgeous. This was what was $5.49. So I don't know how much that bump pan was, but this caught my eye right away because of the brass and the wood, and the color is just perfection. This will make for such a great display, or, I mean, I don't know much about teapots, but it's really clean inside. So maybe it could be actually used still. So this one was $5.49. That one's really heavy. So gorgeous. Man, she is biting it. What else do we have that's kitchen? We got this vintage piece. This was at the church garage sale, and everything at the church garage sale was $1. So I picked this up. I know there's tons of you that love decorating the kitchen with some vintage items. I already have a few of you that I feel like are already adding this stuff to your cart. I got this, which I don't plan to sell. I'm gonna have to DIY it. Initially I wasn't going to DIY it, but then when I got it home, this was also at the church garage sale. There's actually more pieces to this too that I have in the shed. But since I was going to DIY this one, I decided to take it out because I noticed it is completely, you could see you could see it more inside. Where are you? Where are you? It's back. See? Somebody did a great job gluing it back together, but I was thinking, you know what, that'll be a perfect dodge. You guys, slow down. Perfect opportunity to salt wash this and make it something different so that we can hide all of those cracks. I could even put some salt wash like inside as well a little bit to hide some of those cracks. And we can just give that new life once again. I love the spout on this, so gorgeous. It's stoneware, and there are other pieces to this in my shed. Gosh, did I have too much caffeine already or what? Okay, I got this for DIYing. Upcycled by Brie always gets like leather belts and stuff because she uses them as handles, or like if she has a broken piece of wood, she'll use it and then like nail it in. This one, geez, I paid $4.99 for this, but it is pretty. This one has beautiful detail. You could even use like the ends of the belts for things like different displays. I mean, even to like wrap it around a piece of wood. Oh, you guys, I was like, I wonder how this would look wrapped around like a wood round as some kind of, you know, like country or something like that, like round, you know, and then put, yeah, I don't know, but $4.99. I don't think it's actually like a really nice quality belt. It's a medium. I'm like, can I fit this? Probably not. Girl, you've had 3 babies. Your hips are not that small anymore. I could get it on the first buckle. Look at that. Oh, you guys can't see. I'm wearing my gym clothes anyways. Okay. That is really cute. Oh, but you know what? I got high-waisted shorts. Maybe we won't be DIYing with this after all. All right. I found this gorgeous fabric, y'all, at Savers, and it was only $3.99. Look at this fabric. Oh, it just screamed vintage, and you guys know I love that like 70s yellow color, like Queen Bee from DIY. And it looks like it was marked on here that it's a 16 inch by 3 yards. Now that's only on this one. So I'm wondering, because there's 2 of them, if this one is the same size. So I thought these would actually be pretty to put in my booth space, just to add some elements of like warmth, some different textures in there, maybe like hanging out of like the vanity or something like that. So love this for $3.99. And again, you guys, if you're interested in any of this, just email me and then we can work it out. All right, what is next? I got these just to DIY with. They were at that church garage sale. They're just great finds. That's all. But I like them because they're actually bigger. Like I've seen them, you know, at Dollar Tree, they're really skinny. And then at Hobby Lobby, I've seen the smaller ones, but these are actually pretty thick. That one looks like an Easter egg. And there was, I don't know, there's like 2, 4, 6, I don't know, there's quite a bit. These would have made for some really good bases for nets. So DIY with those were $1. I found at a garage sale this beautiful dried flower plaque, and the frame even is so beautiful. You can see it's carved out right there. Look at how pretty that is. Very cottage core, shabby chic. And this actually says it's from Woodland Cottage Country Collectibles. Woodland Cottage is situated in the heart of the Shropshire countryside and is a registered site of outstanding natural beauty. Each one of our gifts is entirely handcrafted, an exclusive creation by expert designers. And then it's from England. So I thought that was really, really cool. It has a hanger and it was 50 cents. So sorry you could see that, but very beautiful. Now, if this doesn't sell, I would hate to do it, but I'll probably try painting the frame. I love the dried florals in here. The only thing I can think of why this wouldn't sell is the frame. However, I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I found that. I found this and got it because I don't know why. I just feel like things like this bring back memories and is nostalgic. And what are you 2 doing? Noni and Papa are here. So this is a check file, and look how crazy, like it even is stamped Hong Kong. Is that not crazy? This is stretched out. My mother-in-law and father-in-law just came over. This is stretched out though, but this could look beautiful just sitting on somebody's like desk or in a bookshelf. It has the months and all of that stuff. So I just thought, I don't know how much it was at the garage sale, but just the whole, I don't know, it just looked beautiful to me. So I grabbed that. Another garage sale find is this painting. And I did look it up, and the bigger ones are worth a lot of money. This is actually painted. This is not a print. And it says on the back that it actually came from Timothy's Fine Art, San Clemente. And then it says like inspected by, the product number. And they got it from Savers for $3.99. They sold it for $1. It's just kind of weird how the back is covered. I don't know if that's like standard, or maybe they had to like check the print. I don't know. So, and then it has the little furry tabs. I tried looking for the value of the smaller prints, but didn't find it. But you guys know what? I am not a fine arts collector, so I wouldn't charge those prices anyways, but it's very, very beautiful piece. It's signed right there. You could see all of that beautiful texture. It's supposed to be a fruit market, I believe, is what I found out. Anything else from the garage sales? Yes, I found this beautiful plaque. Now it is chipped. It came on this little base. It was just so beautiful and neutral. Just, I don't know, magical, I guess I would say. But it does have damage. Like, it's chipped on the back and it's chipped right there. It says it was BK Creations. But the front, I mean, you could see a little bit of a thing right there, but from the front you can't see it. And then it comes with the little stand right there. So I just thought that was so beautiful. I didn't want to leave it behind. And I think that one was like 50 cents. Other garage sale finds, let's see. I found this cute measuring cup. It has the copper bottom, stainless steel, and I thought it was just so adorable. It's just kind of weird though, because it's like, oh no, this one's 1 cup. This one's 1 cup. So loved the copper bottom, of course, and this doesn't have a price. I'm gonna say $1 or 50 cents. I probably paid for that. And look at this one, you guys. That brass handle, it's copper. Now this one was weird because it only goes up to, or maybe it is 2 cups, but it doesn't say it. So like right, where are you? Right here, it says 1.5. So maybe up to the top. No, because that still wouldn't be 2 cups. So we'll say this is 1.5 cups. It has like the little pour spout right there. Look at how gorgeous that is. Oh, that was 50 cents. So run, you guys, run and buy this stuff now. Okay, this one I listed. Now, it has damage. However, this might look like somebody's puppy and they might want it as is, because my first thought was to fix the damages and do like clay and paint over it, all that stuff. But this might look like somebody's baby and you might want it. It's super old. Oh, I didn't even get that in the picture. So no, see how it's damaged right there? It has a hole right there, a hole right there, and there was, oh, and a little one right there. So you can see from the front, you can't tell. I mean, you can see the little hole in its ear, but I'm sure this looks like somebody's baby and they wouldn't care about that because it's vintage, it's old. The lady that I bought this from, she had a lot of like bird houses and outside decor, and I bought a lot of it. And I don't know if this broke, like this part, when we were moving it or what. I don't think so though. I probably just wasn't paying attention, and I don't know how much this one was, to be honest. But I thought it might look like somebody's baby. I got this for $1. It's a little rooster potpourri holder, and I love all the little details in there. Look at how pretty the color of the rooster is. And then it does have a little chip right there, but this would be so pretty on a tiered tray or in a bathroom. I know some of you guys collect them, and I love that it's polka dotted. So that was $1. Woo, woo. what else is garage sale? Okay, here we go. I think this was garage sale. Oh, these were garage sale. Let me show you these. These were $2 each, and I got them to paint. I mean, they're pretty on their own, but why wouldn't I paint them? I could paint them, put some wax on them, and they'd look even better. My whole thing is, if you can find this at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or something like that, why kind of would I sell it as is when I can do something and make it different, you know? So I got these for $2 each, and they're brand spanking new, so hey girl, hey. All right, the salt and pepper shakers, you guys, at the garage sale at the church. Everything again was $1 each. These are absolutely beautiful, and they're Lenox, made in USA, porcelain, and they're 24 karat gold plated. And the details on these are stunning. I wish my lighting was better. Just like all of these different beautiful, like this green and the blue, and this does still have pepper in it. No, I emptied majority of it, but that one still works. Now this, I don't know if somebody knows how to clean it, but obviously the salt has kind of eaten away at this and patinaed it. I don't even know how you get this off. I don't know anything about these. Like how do you, I don't want to crack it because somebody might just want to use it as a beautiful display piece in the kitchen, but these are gorgeous, you guys. And this one, the actual grinder is really heavy. So I found those. I snagged all of their salt and pepper shakers. I found these beautiful trains. Now these are like, I don't know, you guys, they're glass. Maybe, would it be ceramic maybe? But they are so light and so thin. Like if these fell, they're gonna shatter. But if you know somebody that collects trains, locomotives, like these are so beautiful. Look at that. And then you got the other side. It looks like some of the paint's kind of worn off there, and they have their stoppers. So I found those, and I found, there's quite a bit. So I found these, and these actually say Abilene, Kansas, and it is a wagon and a stagecoach maybe, or a carriage, whatever. I don't know how they're supposed to be. It would be this way because they're writing in it. Now, when I looked these up though, it was kind of weird because they would show 2 of these as the salt and pepper shaker, and then 2 of these as a salt and pepper shaker. I could not find any that actually were a pair like this, but you can tell this one only has 2 holes, that one has 3. So they're definitely a combo, and you could just see all the wear. Now this one still has the cork, but this one doesn't. So if you can make one, you could use them, or I'm sure somebody would just use these to collect. So I found those. You guys, look at the cows. Look at the cows. They're perfection. Look at their little eyes, how sweet they are. This one even has, you guys ready for the booty? The little booty, and shows even the udders, like just that little detail, you know? And this one's just sitting up, has its little tail back there. There are no chips on these whatsoever. The holes are right there in the nose, and these do have their stoppers. I was so excited. Okay, get ready to run and buy these if you haven't already. I already feel like somebody has snagged these. These Lusterware bird salt and pepper shakers. Yo. These are like the prettiest salt and pepper shakers I think I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, no joke. They are absolutely gorgeous. Like, even just the faces of the birds are perfection. I'm trying to be so careful because they are tiny. And then there's this one. And I feel like they do look a little different than each other. Maybe they don't. And then they're in these little, I don't know if they're rosebuds. You can see, sorry you guys about the lighting. And these are actually stamped and everything, and nothing is damaged on them except their corks were pushed inside of them. So these would probably definitely be displays unless you knew some way of getting the corks out, but they are in the birdies. Oh my gosh. It's like the most beautiful ones I think I've ever seen. I also found these, and these are supposed to be the, what do you call it? 12 Days of Christmas theme. However, so when I saw them, sorry, I will give you a close up. I thought 12 Days of Christmas. But then when you look at the pictures, like what is that, a hen? Maybe. But then there's like a, on this one, there's like a cow. Am I like not remembering the song correctly? Because I'm like, where does the cow come from? There's a swan. Yeah, I don't know. But I thought they were absolutely gorgeous with that gold, the white. I called it, I liked it because of all the birds and the cows, to be honest. I didn't even care about the 12 Days of Christmas, but they do have their corks on them as well. The last ones, which are so unique, these were actually made in Japan. They are obviously vintage, and they're just like crazy unique. I've never seen anything like them. The grasshopper on the watermelon. So they both have this look. And then on the opposite sides are the flowers. And you can see they both have their corks, and then they're stamped Japan. So these actually too, when I looked them up, went for a pretty penny as well, but we're not about that here, right? So that was all for the salt and pepper shakers, but like I totally scored. Things like that just excite me because it's things that you don't see every day. Like they're unique, like those Lester birds. Oh my gosh. Scored this vintage metal strainer, kitchen strainer. Love that. I'm gonna put actually everything back in here because I don't want a chance breaking these salt and pepper shakers. So let's carefully put them back real quick, you guys. This is a long one. Is it because I'm talking too much? I think the baby finally went to sleep after 30 minutes, man. She was fighting that. Okay, what else do we have here? More primitive stuff. Look at how cute this little kitty is. Even the face is absolutely adorable. This wheel, like all the wheels work. And then it has like the little pulley thing, and I found that for $1.98. So cute. I would call this primitive. I don't know what y'all would call it. And then speaking of primitive, I found one of these, which I loved. I knew one of you guys would love it. The sheep got me. Now these you can find other places. You can find the prints on like flags and everything like that. But this is actually a pretty big sign. The measurement is in the listing, and I did find it for $6.99. Says it was designed in the USA, made in Canada. So, and it has like wear and stuff like that, but how beautiful for the upcoming 4th of July season to have that like in your entryway or something with like more of like the primitive, you know, get yourself the star, the cat, you know, things like that. It's gonna look absolutely gorgeous. Okay, let's set that there. Okay, I don't know where to set things, you guys. I have too many things. All right. You guys, I got this at the Goodwill Benz, and I was obsessed with it. Like, how beautiful is this imagery? It definitely needs to be cleaned up, but I knew somebody would love this. Even if you took the top off and displayed the top kind of like next to it, and then put inside something else like some pine in there, and then like a chimney glass. That would look really pretty. And I don't know how much I paid for it because it was at the Goodwill bins. But again, that's what the front looks like. And it's a pretty big one. So got that. I found this at Savers. It was $4.99. Now this says it was Delft's hand painted, made in Holland. And it's a hand painted tile. And it is extraordinary. It's so beautiful. The colors are gorgeous. Now, a lot of these I looked up were not framed. It was just the tile itself. This one is framed, has a sawtooth hanger, and then it has the writing on the back. So very, very beautiful. And that was $4.99. Now, if any of you guys saw my dupe video, did anybody? Comment down below dupe if you saw the dupe video. There was that clay bowl by McGee & Co. Remember? And I duped it with the other clay bowl that I found at the flea market. Now this one, you guys, I found at Salvation Army. And although it has printing like circles in here, look at that. Do you see the handles? Another solid dupe for that McGee & Co. bowl. And I only had to pay $4.98 for it. So this is so beautiful. It's glazed inside a little bit. You know, these pieces excite me because they're handmade. Like, you're not going to find reproductions of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to find this at Kirkland's or McGee & Co. Like, somebody made this by hand. They used it. And I think that is special about having something like this in your home, because it tells a story. And it does have a chip right there, which to me adds more character. I love all of the detail around the edges. It's beautiful. I love it. I'm like so into pottery right now. I just think it's gorgeous. It's very like natural and so great. Like this one that I never listed because I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Like all of this stuff. Like, you guys, all the dupe websites that I've been looking at, the pottery stuff is outrageous. All right, let's keep going. There's like a bag down there. Found a brass candlestick, just a single one. You guys have been buying the singles and you know my take on it. And look, like this burnt all the way down. But what is so weird, you guys, is the wick itself doesn't look like it's been burnt. Do you see that? This one is in great condition. Usually the brass ones that I find are super dingy and dark. This one is not. And this was $1.98. I also got these at Salvation Army. And you guys, you got to keep going back because although it might not be 50% off one week, it is the next week if it's still there. So I got this and it was $4.98, and seriously, I have seen these there for like 2 weeks in a row and I was like, I'm not paying $4.98 for them, but they were finally 50% off. So they were $2.50 and I want to paint this so badly. The queen is not etched in there either. So I think that would even be better. And then I could even put like my own saying right there if I wanted to, or I can just paint, wax it, and that's gonna look stunning. And then I found, there was like this one that said queen. There was like a piano one I did not grab. And then I grabbed this one because I was thinking about redoing it and putting it next to like my brother's picture or something, or I might not keep it. I'm not sure. And these are from, it says Sid Dickens, Vancouver, Canada. And again, this was $4.98 and then 50% off. And then they have like the hangers right there. And these are heavy. These are like stone blocks. So I was really excited. So just keep going back, you guys. More primitive decor. These I found at Thrift World and they were $1.98 and I have 3 of them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful matte black. And they say, God bless our home on all 3 of them. So really pretty. Buy the whole bundle of primitive stuff, y'all. Found this at Blessings Abound for $1. Now, I'm going to keep this one and redo it because it is like harsh. Like there's so much different stuff going on here. Like I'm pretty sure that is not the color of the bird. It just looks dirty and dingy. So this will be something that I paint for sure. Found a wood base candlestick. So you guys knew I was all over this. I don't think I paid I don't think it was 50% off. I think I paid the $4.98 for it, but this is going to be a beautiful base to something. I envision one of like my wood bowls on here, maybe. I don't know, but anytime, you guys know, if I see a candlestick, it's coming home with me. This is beautiful and it is heavy. This is a brass cauldron and it was made in India. It was $2.95. And what I love about this one is it's like, I don't know, the color of the brass is different. Like it's not super gold. It's not dingy and dark, but it has like a deeper like brown color to it, or we'll call it aged brass. And this little thing is heavy. It's very heavy. I think this would be beautiful with like soaps in it, like chopped up soaps. Or even like a hand towel, and you could put this down and put like a lotion or a soap in there, but potpourri, I don't know. So that was $2.95. I found this beautiful fleur-de-lis envelope holder, or it could be a napkin holder, whatever you want it to be, and this was $3.49. Now it has some like, you would just have to glue that back down. It looks like right there and right there. But love this the way it is. I wouldn't try cleaning this up. I mean, nothing. It is beautiful patinaed. Look at how beautiful that is. That's the back and then just the bottom. I don't know if it's actually brass. No, it's probably just plated, maybe. I don't know, but super pretty. $3.49 at Savers. This is a long one, you guys. Well, I didn't post last week, so found this birdhouse, and so many of you said, I have that birdhouse. I can't wait to see what you're doing with it. I'm not going to do anything with it, you guys. I'm just selling it as is. I don't think it needs anything. I think it's beautiful and rustic. I love the wood windows on the side, the like little step down right here. I think it is very well made, so I'm not doing anything to it. So that's listed. I have this oil can and I was totally gonna list this, but you guys, it's actually still leaking oil. Thank goodness it was in a bag. So I am probably gonna put this in my booth just because I don't feel comfortable shipping something that's leaking oil. But so cool, so gritty and dirty, and I love it. And it was definitely copper at one point. Now you can see the glimmer of copper in there. And I even think I got this from the booth, but that'll definitely have to be resold. Don't know how much it was. I want to say like $5. Okay, got that. We only have a little bit left. Found this beautiful metal candelabra. The color is gorgeous. It looks like a bunch of rusted metal. However, that is the color of it. And it was $3.99. Love the candelabras. If you guys have not noticed, I have two other ones on the site now. Now this we pulled at Blessings Abound. We probably won't be going there anymore. They need to literally put on the outside that they are an antique store and not a thrift store, because they are the prices are outrageous, and they are what you would pay at an antique store, antique market. They are not a thrift store, so they need to change that. But I did happen to find this one. It was $2, and what's cool about this glass bowl with the copper bottom is it actually comes off. I'm not gonna do it right now, but it unscrews from the bottom. So I guess so you can clean it. I'm not sure, but I looked it up and I was like, oh my gosh, I would have never thought. I mean, you could see that it screws on, but I just would have never thought that like it would unscrew. So how beautiful would that be by a sink with a bar of soap in there? And you could even clean it because you could take your copper base off. I found this Angel of Kindness, which I knew somebody would appreciate. She's holding her little kitty and has her angel wings. She is a part of the Willow Tree collection. And I think I paid $3 for her. I'm not sure, but I chose her because of the kitty. She's very beautiful. I have that lady at the garage sale that had all of like the outdoor stuff. She had a lot of handmade birdhouses, and this was one of them. Now, it has some damage right here. If nobody buys it, I'll probably keep it and put it on a stand. But I at least wanted to give the opportunity because, again, it's handmade. Like, it's old. Somebody might think this is character. I don't know. It could be used in primitive home decor as well, but I love it. I think it's very special when something is handmade. You know, I don't mind those little quirks. Maybe, I don't know how much I paid for this, maybe $1, but look at all of those nails in there. So cool. All right, winding down. I think I'm gonna keep these for the booth. They're rusty plates, and the reason I say that is because I believe these are saying like 1931, and this is Kansas, I think. I don't know. It says K-A-N, so I'm thinking that's Kansas, and that's 1931. And then there was this one as well, and this one also says Kansas, and then this one says 37. And this one's cool because you can still see the yellow peeking through there. Isn't that so cool? So I'll probably keep these for the booth just because they are Kansas. But again, if anybody is interested, just email me. I found this beautiful book stand. It looks like it just needs to be tightened up. But you guys, look at it. Has like this little luster of gold on it, and it's I have it listed what exactly material it is. It kind of like, it looks like metal, but it's really light, maybe aluminum, I forget. I have it on there. And this can move, or you can take it off. But what I thought was different, it had this hanger on it, and I was like, why does it have a hanger on it? But I actually put it up against the wall, and even with this on, like, it still worked, which was different. But I mean, I actually think it would look really cool on a wall. And it has all this beautiful detail on here. I mean, even the back little kickstand has detail. Look at how beautiful that is. And you guys know, if it's a book stand, I'm buying it. Got this to DIY because I need to fix it. This is really heavy. It was $3.99. Of course, I loved all this. I thought the face was actually pretty good on it too. Like, I don't think I need to change the face. I thought it was really pretty, but the back has come off. Need to make sure this, okay, the battery did not roach. And then we're just gonna have to put some little nails in there to keep this little guy in, but we'll definitely be DIYing that. Maybe we'll DIY that tonight. That would be fun. All right, you guys. Only almost an hour, 48 minutes. So I hope you guys enjoyed this haul. Make sure to comment haul down below if you are still here up to this point. And thank you guys always for being here with me, for watching, for hanging out. And I love hanging out with you guys. I love chatting with you guys because you guys are into the same things I'm into. I can't wait to ship all of these out for y'all. And remember, the website is unicorndustdesigns.com. And I will see you guys back here Saturday for our patriotic wood playlist video. So have a good one, you guys. Bye.